on the Hawkeye Sports Network from Learfield. Iowa Hawkeye Softball is brought to you by Bud Light, proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Iowa Corn. You might think Iowa just grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Brought to you by Iowa's corn farmers of the Iowa Corn Growers Association and the Iowa Corn Promotion Board. Also brought to you by Oak Knoll Retirement Community and by University of Iowa Healthcare. Changing medicine, changing lives. Hawkeye Softball is on the air.
Indeed it is from Bob Pearl Field in Iowa City. A cloudy day, a little warmer than the last 2 days though. 62 real temp, 60 feel like. A little windy today as well. Good afternoon, everybody. John Swisher back with you on the Hawkeye Radio Network. Thanks to John Evans filling in the last 2 days on Friday night and on yesterday afternoon. Hawkeyes coming off a couple of losses in those two games, trying to regroup and rebound here today, losing 16-7 on Friday night and 10-0 in 6 innings yesterday, getting no hit by the Huskies. Hawkeye offense just with 2 walks and 1 hit by pitch in that game yesterday. But today is a new day. Huskies come in number 16, the ESPN poll, number 25, USA Today. They're 29-6 overall, 11-0, perfect record in the Big Ten Conference. Hawks are 21-12 and 5-6 in Big Ten play. Military Appreciation Day today. Hawkeyes have their special uniforms on, a black in front, white trim, I should say, black numbers, and a camouflage theme in the back of that jersey today. Annual military appreciation. A lot of youth teams on hand today. So a lot of jerseys and young girls in the parking lot walking up here earlier, and a lot of them are sitting together as a group in the stands today on this Sunday afternoon. As always a good day for Hawkeye softball. Hawks trying to in the losing skid here to the Huskies and take a game out of this series. We'll see if they can do it next. We'll come back with the opening pitch on the way from Bob Pearl Field. This is Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
Hawkeyes is number 42.
We love it when the Hawkeyes do their thing, because if there's anyone who can appreciate building a legacy, it's John Deere. We've been growing our team since 1837, recruiting the best thinkers, doers, and makers to craft innovations that outpace the competition. Because whether it's cultivating the earth with a tractor or reshaping it with a 40-ton excavator, the machines we build are building America. Nothing runs like a Deere.
You asked for all the extreme internet performance at an all-in price, and we listened. Get 1 gig internet with a 2-year price lock and everything included. Unlimited data for non-stop streaming, powerful Wi-Fi for enhanced coverage, built-in online threat protection, and internet equipment. All for just $65 a month for 2 years. It's the extreme 1 gig internet deal you asked for. Call 844-4FASTER or visit extreme.com for details. Offer available to new customers only. Price doesn't include one-time charges, tax, and government fees.
We watch, we're so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Whiskey Marina. Oh, let's play ball.
Welcome back in Bob Pearl Field here in Iowa City. John Swisher along with you. Hawkeye Radio Network on this Sunday afternoon. 62 real temp, 60 feel like, 29% humidity. Winds at 14 miles per hour. Out of the south, gusts as much as 21 miles per hour. But again, the warmest day of the series. A little chilly on Friday night and yesterday afternoon. Heather Tarr is head coach for Washington. 883 wins, 339 losses, 1 tie, her 22nd season. Stacey May Johnson in her first season at the helm here for the Hawkeyes as we get ready for Game 3 of the series. Soraya Nice, the left-handed pitcher, in the circle for the Hawkeyes. Soraya started on Friday night. Went 3 2/3 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, walked 2, struck out 5, faced 20 batters against Washington in that 16-7 win.
Batting first for the Huskies, number 7.
Not see any action yesterday as the starter here this afternoon, and we are ready to go. We'll have a 12:02 exactly. First pitch. Here's a sharp hit line drive, bouncing ball into right field. Throw coming in, but not in time. Safe off the bat of Casey Burdick. That's how we start this top of the first inning.
Next up for the Huskies, number 16, Alexis DeBoer.
Alexis DeBoer stands in now after the first hit of the game into right field. So on Friday night, 16 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base at Washington. Hawks had 7 runs, 7 hits, 1 error, and 9 runners stranded. Yesterday, we'll take a look at those totals. There's a runner going on a strike of the outside corner, high throw. Sliding in safely is Burdick, and she'll get herself a stolen base. Now 3 of 6 on the season in that category. Casey Burdick, a freshman from Pleasanton, California. This is Alexis DeBoer, the sophomore, daughter of Alabama head coach Kalen DeBoer. Skies this one to the warning track just on the edge as Devin Simon should go out and put it away. The throw in the third, not going to be in time, sliding in safely. So the sacrifice on the F8 off the bat of DeBoer. For out number 1 brings up Giselle Alvarez now.
Giselle Alvarez.
Kalen DeBoer, longtime football coach. Of course, was at Washington for a short time and now at Alabama. There's a little popper on the infield in front of the second base bag. Sipe, the second baseman, comes on, puts it away. So after that leadoff single, 2 outs here for Nice. As the pop out for out number 2. Soraya Nice, a 4.16 ERA. She's 9-3 on the season. 69 innings pitched coming in. 73 hits, 50 runs. There's a strike taken down in the zone at the knees for strike 1. 0-1 the count. Here to Jaden Glab, the catcher for the Huskies. 41 earned runs, 21 walks. She struck out 49, his Nice. Giving up 13 home runs on the season. Ball 1 there, we're even. 1 ball and 1 strike. 4th batter this top of the first inning. Lightgen, Simon, and Bennett left to right for the Hawks. Jackson, Johnson, Sipe, and Myers around the horn. McAnally, the catcher. This one smacked into left field, and that'll get down. Right down the left field line. Lightgen will get to it, but not before a 2-out single to plate the first run of the afternoon for the Huskies. So Burdick scores on the second hit of the game for the Huskies. Jaden Glab, give her hit number 32 on the season. Run batted in number 29. Time is called as Coach Tarr talking to her 5th batter, Allie Hetzel, the designated player from Washington at the Mount Si High School. Pretty young team. Only one senior total on this squad. Hawks have 5 on their side of things. There's ball 1 missing the zone. Want to know the count. There's a swing. And a miss for strike 1. We're even. 1 ball and 1 strike. This one's upstairs, helmet high for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike, 2 down, runner on first. Hetzel will stand back in. Ready for the offering from Nice, and she wallops it left side, but a line drive caught by Jackson. Snares that one in the air, going to her left. Jackson, the L5 for out number 3. Huskies score a run, takes us to the bottom of the first. Washington 1, Hawkeyes nothing. This is Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
Fans, please be alert for foul.
Brown Deer Golf Club offers a pure golf experience. Manicured bentgrass fairways with tees and greens carved into gracefully rolling landscape. Challenging yet extremely playable. Improve your game with PGA instruction and our full-service pro shop. Treat yourself to Divots Bar and Grill for lunch or dinner. And our scenic banquet room is perfect for weddings or any special event. Brown Deer Golf Club, a stunning country club setting at affordable public rates.
Back in, bottom of the first inning coming up from Pearl Field. 1-0 Huskies as they scored 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on base in that top of the first inning. Simon Bennett and Sipe to start things off for the Hawks. Defensively, Carroll, Mazzola, Burdick, left to right, Alvarez, Acevedo, Bubke, DeBoer, and Glab around the infield for the Huskies. And inside the circle is Morgan Reimer, a freshman. She pitched on Friday night, went 6 1/3, gave up 7 hits and all 7 runs. 5 earned runs, 4 walks, 6 Ks, faced 35 batters. Devin Simon will lead things off, trying to get things going here for the Hawks this afternoon, batting .330. 100 at bats, 27 runs, 33 hits. Takes the ball there. 1-0 the count to Simon. Devin has 10 doubles, 1 triple, 4 home runs, 17 runs batted in. Struck out 17 times, has walked 13 on the season. The right-handed pitcher Reimer fires this one up and away for a ball. It's 2-0. Morgan Reimer, the sophomore from Langley, British Columbia, went to Walnut Grove Secondary. Now the 2-0 to Simon on the way, and it's missing the zone for a ball. Ball 3, 3-0. Umpires today, Chelsea Clark behind the plate, John Hand at first, and Jonathan Dewhurst, the third base umpire. The 3-0 on the way, and it's a strike on that inside corner at the knees of Devin Simon. 3-1 the count here at the bottom of the first. 1-0 Washington, the advantage. There's a swing and a miss for strike 2. Washington's 13 games series, 26 runs so far. Hawks with just 7 of those 7 on Friday night. This one smacked right back up the base hit. Rolls into center field. The single by Devin Simon. Scored 2 runs. No hits on Friday night. Last night, 3 at-bats. Yesterday afternoon, she says 3 at-bats. Struck out a couple times. Glad to see that 32 offering. And took it right back up the middle. Piece of hitting for Simon. Here's a block by Torrey Bennett. Right back in front of the plate. And the pitcher's going to hold on to it. Knocks out something shaking here in the bottom of the first. Speed by Bennett, hustling that out. Pitcher Reiner got to it, but no chance. Doesn't want to throw it away. Stand in now. Oxford's runners on first and second. Nobody wins. Last of the first inning, 1-0. The advantage for the Hawkeyes. Reiner. Long look in. Popper. Catcher can't find it right away. And not able to get to it. Or the foul ball. Strike one. To sight. 2 hits in a row for the Hawks. Matches Washington's total. Side now back and ready. The 0-1 away, showing right kind of down left side. He goes under the glove, it's not. I believe the ball just tipped over the glove on Alvarez. It'll be a fair ball, everybody's going to be safe. I think Coach Tara's out, she's not so sure. That ball was touched. It's a hit right near the glove. And it bounced. A sharp bounce to the left. In foul territory. Looks like it might have been touched tipped in the glove. I'm surprised I didn't try to challenge this one. Now the umpires are getting it together. Right now, the Hawkeyes have a runner on every base. With nobody out, sees Washington can challenge this, and if they can, go with it. They go for the third hit in a row. Here, it stands. This is coming over, starting again. We're going to have a challenge. And it will be under review, so our first review of the day. University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you, no matter where you are in the state. Changing medicine, changing lives. Visit UIHealthcare.org. Kiara site waiting to see if your infield hit stands with 2 in a row for Hawks on the third hit in this spot of the first inning. Some fires are occurring here. Let's try to look at monitor and see if we can see. Ball is hit by that glove of the third baseman Alvarez or not. Coming on the series, 1-11 now. First time in conference play that last year. First meeting in back February of 1993, 6-1 Washington won. Last time they played, Washington won 8-0, 5 innings. That was in early March 2017. So after 2 games this weekend, 1-11. Washington comes in with ERA 2.76 and average for 3.38 Hawkeyes. ERA 3.94. Team batting average in the weekend 3.05, which is dropped a little. Waiting in our first challenge of the afternoon. And as long as not overturned, the Hawkeyes have the bases full. fans experience your home away from home. Coralville's finest all-suite hotels. Suites and home two suites by all. Each offer gas station suites. Complimentary breakfast, 24-hour fitness center, pool, hot tub, laundry, convenient locations. Let the warm, friendly staff take care of you and your family when you visit Hawkeye Country. Hawkeye Network. So it is. Stanton says just got the bottom of the glove, tipped the glove for a fair ball. The bases are full, so give sight. So Simon with her 34th this season. Tori Bennett with her 32nd. And now Syke with her 34th as well. Taking the ball out of the zone there, one of the Hawkeye McAnally. Comes in a 319 average, 91 at bats. She's got 29 hits. Scored 9 times. 7 doubles, 20 runs batted in. Ball 2 there, Arizona 2-0. The count. And now time is called. And the pitching coach. Well, the Huskies will come out. This is quick business and ladies at time. We're ready to go. So defensive coach out there as well, talking things over the infield. 2-0 to Cowboys. Forward the bottom of the first inning. And the 82-0. Foul ball left side. Strike one, 2 balls, 1 strike. You're the McAnally. Yesterday, 2 at-bats. No hits. Here's Towner up the middle, shortstop there. The Hawks have tied to pick up 1 run as they come on the Hawks have the lead. 2-1. 2 left. Acevedo there, short. Ball lands behind second base. Hawks lead this game. Runners on first and second. Still nobody out. Simon came in to score, as did Bennett. Side holds at second. There's a ball. Foul right side of the dish. Strike 1. 0-1 the count. 3 hits in a row now in there. The Hawkeyes lead this game 2-1. For the last of the first inning. Island Marshall will stand in. Designated player. Takes that one. Outside off the plate for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a Island Marshall. Marshall yesterday. Just 1 at bat. And Myers coming up for her. In the game, the 1-1 showing Bach gets it down left side. Third baseman is there. Fires him to the first base bag. Second baseman Hawkeye covering there. Sacrifice on. First out. Second gets the third. Now they get the second, third. 1 away. Brianna Johnson. Brianna Johnson standing in now. Takes the ball downstairs to ball 1-1. Count to Johnson. 278 average. 79 at bats, 10 runs, 22 hits. 3 doubles, 17 runs batted in this season. And 1-0. Strike inside corner above the base. Strike 1 rate. 1 ball, 1 strike. 6 batted the inning. Batted hit to center. 2 infield hits in a row. Cutting the 6th inning. Sacrifice. Bunt by Marshall. That was a pitch too far outside the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Brianna Johnson. Kinsey Lightchin waiting in the on-deck circle. Reimer ready. 2-1 delivery, brought to left side, a foul ball, fielded by Alvarez in the foul ground. Two and two, the count runners on second, third, one away. The bottom of this first inning. Sun trying to make another appearance. There's another bouncer left side, foul. The third base. Coach's box fielded by Alvarez. 2 and 2. Battle here by Johnson. Trying to add more. Hawks have plated 2 already in this bottom of the first inning. And the 2-2 smacked left side, well out of play. The bullpen area bounces over the fence into the batting cages down the left field side. And the count remains 2 and 2. So Brianna Johnson. Reimer ready. The turn and the delivery is stalled on the right side. At the top of the first base Washington dugout. Hawks will be off all this week. Rare week off. 4 days off until the Friday game. And Eugene, Oregon, ball hit left side, third baseman. Into the catcher, Alvarez to Glad. So fielder's choice for Johnson. Now we have time from Stacey Johnson coming in and talking to the umpire. And now it goes to 5-2 put out for out number 2. McAnally on third, Johnson on first, with 2 away. Stacey Johnson's questioning something here. What's going on? 2 away. Hawks have scored 2-1. In the bottom of the first inning. Softball brought to you by Riverside Casino and Golf Resort. Stop by today for a relaxing massage at the spa, fine dining, food, steak, seafood, and so much more. Visit Riverside Casino and Golf Resort today, located just minutes south of Iowa City. Washington players back in the circle, huddling up, talking things over as the conversation continues. And now it's breaking up. Umpire Chelsea Clark will go and get together with their other 2 umpires, John Hand and Jonathan Dewhurst, in front of the circle. Talk over what Coach Stacey May Johnson just talked to her about. The conversation continues here. We have another challenger. What this may be all about. Hopefully we'll find out sometime if we never do. We're breaking it up. We're going to have a challenge. It's yours. All right, so I kind of thought of myself. I'll say it out loud. I would have maybe like that foot got in under the plate before the higher tag came. See that sometimes when the ball beats the player at the plate, you get the out ball. And that's what Coach Stacey May Johnson brought us at. And she wants to use the challenge. So why not? Give you a third run against Washington. Be at the bottom of the first. You got to take it. Against a team who scored 27 runs in the first 2 games of this series. That would be the case. It's 3-1. There'd be 1 out. With runners on first and third. Take a look at the monitor. beats the runner by plenty. So did she get the tag down on the lower leg before it touched the plate? That's the question. It was a high tag from the catcher. Off the foot. Johnson saw something that the assistants did. People did as well. Enough to take a chance at a challenge here. The bottom of first. Try to get the third run. Probably the player sliding in. Are in sight. The transfers from Fresno State. Coach Stacey May Johnson, she trusts. Might have said, hey, it was a high tag. I think I got my foot in there. Happens sometimes too, as you can tell. Sight. Looked right at the umpire. I don't know about that. Not going to raise their arms. The umpire's still taking a look at it. It's always the 9-2 that made the call. The one that made the call is not involved in replay. That's the open umpire standing talking to the catcher. Here we go. Back to the call stands. Runner moves out at the plate. And this is the shift to 2 outs. The runner's up first and third. Zonas was a chance. They get a third run on score 2. Lead 2-1. Kenzie Lightgen will stand in. The 7th batter in this bottom of inning number 1. Smalls this one down the line left side of the bullpen area. A long foul ball, strike 1. 0-1 the count to Lightgen. Hawks have a hit to center. An infield hit. Reached on an error. Sacrifice bunt out and a fielder's choice so far. 3 hits, 2 runs. Strike ducks into the zone there. For strike 2, the 0-2 from Reimer. On the way. There's a ball rolling inside the ball. 1-2 the count. Here to Mackenzie's Lightgen. Oh, look, and now 1-2 delivery. Lifted in the air right side, going to be out of play. Caught in the top row to our right. Nice catch by a young lady. The glove right next to, in between Dad and Mom. That's why you bring the glove to the ballpark. The 1-2 on the way. And a bouncer right side. Second baseman makes back on it. Lets it get by the runner. Bubke to DeBoer for the 4-3 for out number 3. The Hawks played 2 runs in this first inning. 2-1. Hawkeyes to the second inning we go. This is Hawkeyes softball from Learfield.
We love it when the Hawkeyes do their thing, because if there's anyone who can appreciate building a legacy, it's John Deere. We've been growing our team since 1837, recruiting the best thinkers, doers, and makers to craft innovations that outpace the competition. Because whether it's cultivating the earth with a tractor or reshaping it with a 40-ton excavator, the machines we build are building America. Nothing runs like a Deere.
Back in the Carroll Field, getting ready for the top of the second inning. Hawks lead 2-1. After 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 runners left on base in that Bottom of the first, 2-1. Give a curl stand in for the Huskies. 6, 7, 8. Acevedo and Mazzola will follow. Swinging a miss. The pitch stayed up and out. Big cut by the lefty, Ava Carroll. Junior from Canby, Oregon. And the 0-1 on the way. Pitch outside off the plate. For ball one, we're even 1 ball, 1 strike. Seven natives from the state of Washington on this Husky roster. Pitch up outside for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike to Carroll. 348 average. Line drives this one to right field, cutting it off Bennett before it gets by her. Single, Carroll will be held to. Her 41st hit of the season. And 3rd of the ball game for the Huskies. On the second base hit to right. Alde Acevedo. Runner on first. Acevedo standing in. Skies this one up and out of play. Behind us in the press box for strike 1. We're even. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here in this second inning. It's right-handed batter. Acevedo back in and ready. There's a ball outside off the plate for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. This is the zone for ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. Runner on, nobody down. At the top of the second inning. Hawkeyes with the 2-1 advantage. He's ready. There's a pitch up and out for ball 4. And the base on balls Acevedo. So runners on first and second. Sophie Mazzola will stand in. The center fielder, a sophomore from Eureka, Missouri. Left-handed batter. Mazzola, 338 average. Only 1 below that in the lineup is Bubke, the number 9 batter. Showing bunt, pulled back, taken for a ball, up and out for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Here to Mazzola. On base percentage of .449. 65 at bats, 18 runs, 22 hits, 17 runs batted in. 5 doubles, 1 triple, 3 home runs. The 1-0 on the way. Off in the bat left side will be a foul ball. Almost caught by a Hawkeye fan. Got him right in the hands. Behind that third base dugout. And now Mazzola back in and ready. Runners on first and second. A 1-1. Smacks this one into right field. Going to her right. Bennett will make the catch on the run. And the F9 for out number 1. Mazzola got a piece of that. Bennett able to cover ground. Runners on first and second. This one is walloped down the left side. Going to be out of play in the batting cages. Lightgen hustled that one all the way in that corner before she ran out of room. 1 away, 1-1 the count. Runners on first and second. In the top of the second inning. Upstairs for ball one. We're even. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's trying to get out of a little jam here. 1 out. It's top of the second inning. Washington has 1 run, 3 hits, and 1 error. Hawks have 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors. It stayed up again for ball 2. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Here to number 9 batter, Jade Bubke. Takes a strike in the inside corner, just above the knees. We're even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bubke with 233 average. 73 at bat, 16 runs, 17 hits. 9 runs batted in, 4 doubles. 2 long balls in the season. So number 9 batter takes one well outside there. Ball 2. And Raven. Full now, I should say. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The 3-2. Time is called. Stepping off the rubber is Nice. Runners on first and second. The 3-2 on the left. This one is hit into left center field. Simon over, but Lightgen over to her left and making the catch on the run. Simon gave way. Lightgen had a beat on that one. 2 down after a hit and a walk to start this top of the second. We have 7 for out number 2. Top of the order, Casey Burdick now. Burdick got a base hit to right. Lead off the ball game at the top of the first. Scored the long run so far on the hit by Glad. Strike there, 0-1 the count to the left-handed batter, Casey Burdick. Freshman from Pleasanton, California. 9 freshmen, largest class on the roster. 8 sophomores, 7 juniors, 1 senior. All scattered into the left side of the fence behind home plate for strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. Here to Burdick. There's a ball rolling outside. Burdick let it go. Sun's starting to come back out. On this windy, cool Sunday afternoon. Supposed to be warm tomorrow. Temperatures in the 80s. There's a ball bounce over the head of Myers. It'll plate 1 run. Bennett comes in firing, gets it to the cutoff. A base hit into right field. Ties the ball game at 2 by Casey Burdick. So Burdick, give her 35th of the season, her 23rd run batted in. So Carroll scores. Acevedo holds up at 3rd. Coach Stacey May Johnson calls time and has a word. We'll have a word with the entire infield. Coach Alvara is out there as well. The 6th batter of the inning, Alexis DeBoer, will stand in. Runners on first and 3rd and 2 away. And this is top of inning number 2. So we're knotted up at 2. Washington with that 1 run of the first. They answer here in the second. Hawks with their 2 runs in the bottom of the first. DeBoer and the sacrifice fly out to Simon in center. First time in that first inning. Runners on first and 3rd. Nice on the rubber and ready to go. Upstairs for a ball. 1-0 the count to Alexis DeBoer. 371 average, 28 runs, 43 hits, most on the team. And she leads the team in runs batted in as well. A strike taken at the knees on the outside corner. And we're even at 1-1. Ball that misses for Ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Runners on first and third. And the 2-1. Lifted on a play right side for a foul ball. And we're even. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 2 away. Runners on first and third. 6th batter of the inning, DeBoer. And the 2-2. Off-speed pitch hit into right field. Bennett is there. Hardly had to move. Makes a step and a half in. The F9 for out. Number 3. Go to the bottom of the second. 2-2. Knotted up. Hawkeye softball from their field.
The silly moments, the proud moments, even the hard moments. They're what make life remarkable. And they're why Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield is here for every moment. Committed to making healthcare better, more affordable, with more choices for care. And service and coverage that give you peace of mind no matter what comes your way. So you can show up for every tender moment, every brave moment, and every wouldn't miss it for the world moment, knowing that Blue is here for you. Go to Wellmark.com/every moment to find a plan right for you.
Welcome back into Pearl Field, bottom of the second inning. We're tied at 2. There's a pitch outside. Ball 1, 1-0 the count. Here to Hawkeye leadoff girl Mariah Myers. 8-9-1, Myers, Jackson, and Simon for the Hawks. Here in this bottom of the second, knotted at 2. This one slapped into center field. That'll get down in front of Mazzola. There'll be a base hit for Mariah Myers. Myers picking up her 18th base knock of the season in a .236 average. Bump that up. The hit into center. 4th hit of the ball game for the Hawks. Tied at 2 here at the bottom of the second. There's a ball bunted foul right side of the ditch. For strike 1, 0-1 on the count. So runner on first. Avery Jackson stands in. Showing bunt, Jackson pulls back, takes the ball, going outside. For ball 1, we're even. One ball and 1 strike. This ball is sent deep to left field, and that ball is gone. A 2-run dinger by the Hawkeyes. And they retake the lead. Avery Jackson belted that one to left field. 4th home run of the season. RBI number 14 and 15. Guys, there's some offensive confidence here this afternoon. Two up and 2 in here for the Hawks in the second inning. Brings up the top of the order, and Devin Simon first. We're going to have a pitching change. Pitching coach is out, and Reimer is done. We'll see a new Washington pitcher when we come back. Hawkeye softball from their fifth.
Now pitching for the Huskies, number 20, Kylie Thompson.
Back in after the pitching change, Allie Thompson, the new pitcher, a freshman from Mill Creek, Washington, one of the 7 natives on the roster. Fires a strike to the batter, Devin Simon. The junior from Cascade, just up the road, about an hour, 35 minutes from Iowa City. On Highway 151, the Dubuque and Jones County town. We're even now, a ball there. 1-1 the count. Here to Simon, got a base hit into center last time up in that first inning. Takes this one in the outside corner too far. For ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Here to Devin Simon. Pitch from Thompson. Smack left side on the ground. Acevedo is there and throws wildly past their first baseman Simon, off and running, and will be out at second base. So Simon reaches on the E6. And then the 3. 6 on the putout for out number 1. Meeting back of the circles. The coach is out there for Washington. 1 out here in this bottom of the second. Coming in, has not lost a road game. 12-0.
Now batting for the Hawkeyes, number 1, Tori Bennett.
Allie Thompson. 5 innings pitched on the year, 1.40 ERA. Strike 1 there to Bennett. 1 on the count, 1 out, nobody on. Near the bottom of the second, Hawks have gone up 4-2 on that 2-run dinger by Avery Jackson. Battling the number 16 team in the country, trying to knock them off and get their only win of the the series. Grounder left side. Third baseman has it up and over. Alvarez to the board. The 5-3 on the putout. Foul number 2 brings up Kiara Sight now.
Next up for the Hawkeyes, number 9, Kiara Sight.
5th batter here in this bottom of the second. Ball left side, foul ball. Sight back in ready, 0-1. Downstairs. And we're even 1-1. Here to Sight. An infield hitter first time up in that first inning. Back in and ready here. It's off of that one, but takes it for a strike in the outer half. Belt high for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. For Kiara Sight. And the 1-2. Foul ball in the batter's box. And the count remains at 1-2. Fifth batter here in this bottom of the second inning. Myers led things off with that single center. Jackson then hit the home run to left. Grounder left side foul. Picked up by Alvarez and foul ground. That's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here to Kiara Sight. Walks 2 in the first, 2 more here in the bottom of the second. Now the 1-2 on the way, up and out for a ball. We're 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ball's all liner to her right. Making the catch is Acevedo. And the L6 for out number 3. Hawks get 2 runs though. Take a 4-2 advantage. Go to the third. Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
Want all the benefits of a new Honda for a fraction of the price? It's not a dream, it's a dream deal. Get 0.99% APR financing on certified pre-owned Honda Civics, HRVs, CRVs, and Passports. Backed by Honda's 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Every certified pre-owned Honda goes through a 182-point inspection and is reconditioned like new. To get 0.99% financing on certified pre-owned Hondas, search your local Honda dealer today. See dealer for financing details. For well-qualified buyers. Offer ends 4/30/26.
Top of the third inning is here. This game 53 minutes old as the Hawkeyes lead now 4-2. Hawks have 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors. Huskies 2 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors. A little bouncer into right field by Giselle Alvarez. Hit down the line. Gives that hit number 5 now. For Washington. There's a strike going along the count. Boy, the one with the runner on first. Ball up and out for a ball. That's 1 ball, 1 strike here to Jaden Glab. That runner on first base. Left-handed pitcher. This one skied into left field. Back going is Lightgen. That's going to clear the fence. And we're tied just like that. Jaden Glab with a 2-run dinger to left field as Lightgen ran out of room. We're knotted up at 4. Alvarez scores on the homer, as does Glab, of course. Get Jaden Glab our 7th home run of the season, 3rd in that category. And 2 more runs batted in, 30 and 31 on the season. This one, popper left side, shortstop Johnson is there. The pop out by Ali Hetzel. Route number 1. So 1 away. Top of the 3rd, 4-4 an hour tied. 4 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors for the Huskies. 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Hawks. 4th batter of the inning now, Ava Carroll. Stands in, quick grounder right side, gobbles it up to sight. Over to first for the 2nd out, 4-3 ground out. Brings up Melody Acevedo. 5th batter of the inning, Acevedo. In the top of the 3rd. It's blowing out. Blowing out. Right to left. Seeing all our home runs to left field today. Jackson had that shot to left. This one by Glab. This one smacked into center field. Will get down in front of Simon. She fields it on the nose of the Tiger Hawk. 3rd hit of the inning. Here for the Huskies. Sophie Mazzola stands in now. Sixth batter of the inning. Mazzola flew out to Bennett Ryder first time up in that 2nd inning. Left-handed batter from Eureka, Missouri. Skies this one right side. Sipe has a beat on it. Now the first baseman calls her off in front of her on the run. Tough for play for Myers, but she made it. A pop out. Route number 3. Sends us to the bottom of the 3rd. 2 runs for the Huskies. They tied up. We're knotted at 4. This is Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
Our mission at Oak Knoll is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through Life Care. I'm Steve Rowe, CEO. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served the Iowa City area for 58 years. Oak Knoll is located near the University of Iowa Hospitals and Clinics, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, Hancher Auditorium, and downtown Iowa City. Visit our website at oakknoll.com to learn more. We are a proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Go Hawks!
Bottom of the 3rd is here. We're tied up at 4. 1 in the 1st and the 2nd for Washington. 2 in the 3rd. Hawks have 2 in each of their first 2 innings. This ball is lined down the left field side, a foul ball. For strike 1, Leah McAnally reached on an error and was stranded in that first. Stands in here to lead things off. 4, 5, 6, McAnally, Marshall, and Johnson slated for the Hawks. It's the 0-1 on the way from the new pitcher Thompson that came in last inning. There's a ball that misses for ball 1. We're even 1 ball and 1 strike. Ball 2 there, 2-1 the count. Thompson came in with 1 out after the hit, error, home run and error. Got 2 outs to close it. Off of Bennett in sight. There's a grounder left side. Waiting back on it, Alvarez. That's a foul ball. Foul ball called. Off the leg of the batter McAnally. And we're full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Game exactly 1 hour old. We're in the bottom of the 3rd inning. There's a ball fouled again. The batter's backs off of McAnally. Hawk fans at the game or at home, Wimmer's premium quality hot dogs and sausages will score with family and friends. Take the highest quality beef and pork, and you get the best tasting hot dog. Wimmer's, the official hot dog of the Hawkeyes. 3-2 on the way, and it's lifted into left field, but to her right is Carroll and puts it away. For out number 1, Nyland Marshall now stands in, the DP. And a sacrifice bunt out her last time in that 2-run first inning. Stands in here with 1 out, nobody on. Now we have Coach Heather Tarr out of the dugout for Washington talking to the home plate umpire about something here. And now the scorebook. Coming in here for Iowa is a question. Substitution, little flip-flop. So just a flip-flop there. Burdick goes to center. And Mazzola to right for some reason. Ball fouled in the net left side. Strike 1, 0-1 the count. In the bottom of the 3rd, tied up at 4. 4 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors for the Huskies. Hawks have 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors. There's a strike called right over the heart of the dish for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes to Marshall. Coming in batting .279. 43 at bats, 12 hits. 10 runs batted in. Peel on the drop 3rd says no. The home first base umpire, John Hand. And a 1-2 count. Marshall showing bunt. She'll pull back and get ready for the 1-2 on the way. Swing and miss. Fastball in the inside corner. And Marshall is the first strikeout of the ball game. On either side. First one we've seen. Brianna Johnson stands in. She reached on a fielder's choice, was stranded in that first inning. 2 away here at the bottom of the 3rd. Knotted at 4. Ball outside and low for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Here to Brianna Johnson. Off-speed pitch. Got in there. The strike. We're even 1-1. Talk about the Hawks being off this week until Friday. Washington will play Thursday against St. Mary's at home. Stanford on Thursday as well. And St. Mary's and Stanford on Saturday. On Friday and Saturday. No game next Sunday. Easter break for the Huskies as there's a check swing, but you cannot check it that time. Johnson, the swinging K for out number 3, takes us to the 4th. Nothing across for the Hawkeyes in the bottom of the 3rd. This is Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
Fans, you voted and we
Brown Deer Golf Club offers a pure golf experience. Manicured bentgrass fairways with tees and greens carved into gracefully rolling landscape. Challenging yet extremely playable. Improve your game with PGA instruction and our full-service pro shop. Treat yourself to Divots Bar and Grill for lunch or dinner. And our scenic banquet room is perfect for weddings or any special event. Brown Deer Golf Club, a stunning country club setting at affordable public rates.
Back in, top of the 4th inning, tied up at 4. 9-1-2. Bubke, Burdick, and DeBoer for the Huskies here in this top of the 4th inning. Ball 1 there, 1-0 the count. Okay, baseball team playing at Wayne Banks Field this afternoon. They're 0-2 in their series against number 1 UCLA. Lost 5-2 on Friday night, 19-0 yesterday afternoon in 7 innings. Started at 12:02 this afternoon. This one's scattered into center field. Simon on, hardly had to move. Puts it away, the F8. Fly out to the center fielder for out number 1. Brings up the top of the order in Casey Burdick. 2 for 2 is Burdick with 2 hits to right field. Top of the 4th inning, Hawkeye baseball trailing the Bruins of UCLA 2-1. Kyle Olivo on the bump for the Hawkeyes today. Ball 1 there, 1-0 the count. Here it's tied at 4, top of the 4th inning with 1 out, nobody on. Ball 2 there, 2-0 the count. Nice started this game and took a little off, swinging on the high riser that time. Swung through it, did Burdick for strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike. There's a bunt right side of the dish, picked up in foul ground by McAnally. For strike 2, we're even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Take a look at the Community Choice Credit Union scoreboard. Does your bank treat you right? Tell them no bank you and become an unbanker at Community Choice. There's a grounded left side. Took a tough bounce past the diving Jackson. Johnson gets to it and hurls a throw over to first, but beating it out is Burdick. The 1 out infield hit for Casey Burdick brings up Alexis DeBoer now.
Next up for the Huskies, number 16, Alexis DeBoer.
Major League Baseball, a few games underway. Royals beating the Braves 1-0 middle of the 3rd. Twins over the Orioles 4-0 bottom of the 2nd. Rangers topping the Phillies 2-0 bottom of the 3rd. There's ball 1 to DeBoer. 1-0 the count. Blue Jays 1, Athletics 0 in the top of the third. Bottom of the second, the Pirates 1, Mets nothing. There's a grounder left side. Johnson coming on. Makes the play. Over to first on the 6-3 ground out for out number 2. Burdick moves to second. 2 outs. In the top of the fourth. Into the second, Red Sox and Reds are scoreless. Rockies beating the Marlins 3-1. Top of the second, no score. Just starting. White Sox at the Brewers. And top of the first, Angels and Astros are scoreless. Just getting underway in Houston in that one. A line drive right side by that first base coach for the Huskies. 0-2 the count. Runners on first, runner on second, I should say, in this top of the fourth inning. Needs the long look in. And they're ready. Hit in the net. Foul ball. Strike 2. The ball's 2 strikes, 2 down. Top of the fourth inning, 4-4 we're tied. Huskies at 4 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors. Hawks 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors. The sunny now Sunday afternoon. This one's skied in the infield. Sipe coming on. She'll put it away in front of the second base bag. The pop out for out number 3. Bottom of the fourth on the way. Tied at 4. Hawkeye softball from their field.
You asked for all the extreme internet performance at an all-in price, and we listened. Get 1 gig internet with a 2-year price lock and everything included. Unlimited data for non-stop streaming, powerful Wi-Fi for enhanced coverage, built-in online threat protection, and internet equipment. All for just $65 a month for 2 years. It's the extreme 1 gig internet deal you asked for. Call 844-4FASTER or visit extreme.com for details. Offer available to new customers only. Price doesn't include one-time charges, tax, and government fees.
Bottom of the fourth inning, 4-4. We're tied up. Back at Bob Pearl Field. John Swisher along with you on the Hawkeye Radio Network. Congratulations to Coach Ben McCullum and the Hawkeye men's basketball team, wrapping up an outstanding season last night on the Community Choice Credit Union scoreboard. Hawkeyes falling last night 71-59 down in Houston. In the Elite Eight, Arizona topping Purdue by 15. An entertaining game, 79-64. It's a hot shot, line drive left side. Shortstop Acevedo hauls it in, and the L6 for out number 1. Off the bat of McKenzie Lightgen to start things off here in the last of the fourth. Mariah Myers will stand it out. She had a base hit to center last time in that second, then was knocked in by Avery Jackson on the 2-run blast. Tied at 4. Swing and a miss. Huskies were able to answer that with 2 runs in the top of the third. The reason we're all nodded. 1-1 the count here to Myers. Thompson, the pitcher. This is the zone on that one. We're even 1-1. Coming up today in the men's NCAA tournament, Tennessee, the 6th seed, Michigan, the 1 seed. Wolverines favored by 8.5, 115. Just right about now. That one should be started. This one scalded on the ground into center field off the bat of Myers. 1-out single for Mariah. It's a runner on with Avery Jackson standing in again. Shut the homer off of Reimer. First time facing Thompson here. Perhaps in the weekend. Friday night it was just Reimer and Maddox pitching. Yesterday it was Rumuno and Rabine. So Thompson's first look at the Hawkeyes. Ball taken there. 1-0. Also on the Community Choice Credit Union scoreboard, Hawkeye baseball still trailing 2-1, top of the fourth inning at Banks Field. There's a bouncer left side, third baseman to the second baseman, the 5-4 on the force out. Myers is retired.
Back to the top of the lineup for the Hawkeyes.
Jackson reaches on the fielder's choice.
Simon.
Fourth batter of the inning, top of the order, Devin Simon stands in now. Second game in CAA tournament later on at 4:05. It's UConn and Duke, the 2 seed against the 1 seed. Blue Devils favored by 5.5. Check of the Community Choice Credit Union scoreboard. High fees, unfair charges, no early paydays, no bank you. Become an unbanker instead at Community Choice. Ball downstairs. Throw down to first. Diving back in is Avery Jackson. 0-1 the count. 2 down. Bottom of the fourth. 4-4. We're tied up. Ball misses the zone outside. Ball 2. 2-1 the count. Friday night, guys jumped out on top, leading 3-0 until a 4 spot put up by Washington. This one scattered out of play right side, well out of play for a foul ball. And we're even 2-2. Washington put up 4 innings in that top of the third on Friday night. Hawks answered for 1, so it was tied 4-4 going into the fourth, and then Washington with 7 runs. Hawks with 1 in the fifth. Washington with 5 in the seventh and 2 more in the seventh. This ball's a foul ball. Giving chase, Acevedo could not haul it in with a tough running play. So we're back to the infield. And getting back in there will be Simon with a 2-2 count. So 16-7 the final score. Hawks did lead in this series on Friday night. Tie up at 4 until that fourth inning like we are here this afternoon. Hot shot into right field. Make it turn. Jackson, no hesitation, going to third. Ball bounces past the third baseman. Jackson getting up. She'll come in to score. Simon all the way into third. And the Hawks retake the lead 5-4. Devin Simon.
Next up for the Hawkeyes, number 1.
With the hit, time is called. Jackson getting all the way over the third, and the throwing error came in. Allowed her to score. Simon able to go to third. Jackson, great aggressiveness. No hesitation, going around second, heading into third on the base hit to right. Hawks have 7 hits now. They're second this inning. Lead by 1. There, 1-1 the count now. One and 1 the count. Here from Thompson. This ball is skied left side with 2 outs running is Simon from third. Left fielder coming on, putting away Carroll. And the F7 for out number 3, but the Hawks get 1 run. Lead 5-4. To the 5th inning we go. Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
When your bank tells you they're going to charge you, on average, $34 for non-sufficient funds fees, tell them no bank you. At Community Choice Credit Union, NSF fees are $10 because we want to be fair, not punishing. Boy, isn't that an unusual idea? Expect more from where you bank. And the next time your bank charges you more than they need to, tell them no bank you. Learn more at nobankyou.com.
Top of the fifth inning here. Glab, Hensel, and Carroll, 4-5-6 for the Huskies. Hawkeyes have the one-run lead again, 5-4. Hawkeyes batted five in that fourth inning with 1 run, 2 hits. 1 Husky error. They've had 3 errors on the day. The Hawks left a runner, 3 left on. Through 4 innings now. With 5 runs and 7 hits, Huskies have stranded 5 runners, 4 runs scored, 8 hits, and 3 errors. The 0-1 is skied. Left side, Jackson has it. Calls off her shortstop Johnson for the putout. And the pop out off the bat of Jaden Glab. She hit that 2-run shot her last time in the third. Good to get her out starting off this 5th inning. Allie Hensel stands in. She's lined out and popped out so far in the ball game in the 1st and 3rd innings respectively. Grounder left side. Jackson gobbles that up. Fires a bullet to Myers. The 5-3 ground out for out number 2 brings up Ava Carroll. Carroll's 1 for 2, hit to right and scored in the 2nd, grounded out her last time in the 3rd. Two outs, nobody on. Strike in the outside corner at the knees. 0-1 the count to Ava Carroll. The 0-1. Grounder right inside the first base line. A fair ball down the line. Hustling is Carroll. Diving in and safe at second. Just got the hand in before the tag came. Said the base umpire. Hawkeye faithful wanted an out. Good job by Bennett getting over there and firing a bullet into second. The home plate umpire being talked to by Coach Stacey May Johnson. She's still talking to the home plate umpire, Chelsea Clark. See if they perhaps want to challenge this. Right now it stands as the hit to right. Double by Ava Carroll. 42nd hit for Carroll this season. 2nd of the day. 6 double. Here we go. Nothing doing. Perfectly bounced ball right down that line. Myers effort at it, but could not get to it. She was shaded a little bit off the line. There's a ball hit left field. Acevedo and coming in, but now going back, lands just shy of the warning track, bounces, kisses the wall. And Lightgen will get it in, but not before. An RBI double by Acevedo. And the Huskies answer again. We're tied up at 5.
Number 25, Sophie Pazuela.
Carroll came in from second. That's big, having her on second. Instead of staying on first in that situation, she would have probably had to hold up at third. And we'd have runners on second and third with nobody in, but instead it's a run in. Coming in to pinch run At second base is Addie Craig, a sophomore from Snoqualmie, Washington. Sophie Mazzola is the batter, the fifth hitter in this fifth inning. And a pop out, a ground out, then a double down the right field line. And then that double to, two doubles in a row, double to left field. As is tied at 5 here in the top of the fifth. Strike in there to Mazzola. 0-1 the count. Here's the left-handed batter, the right fielder for the Huskies. Needs to look in, the 0-1 on the way. Downstairs misses for ball one, or even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fifth batter, the top of the fifth here for Washington. Now Coach Stacy Mae Johnson calling time. Heading out to have a quick word with Avery Jackson. Third base. Back and ready to go. Two outs and a runner on second. 5 runs, 10 hits, 3 errors for the Huskies. Hawks have 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors. The 1-1 on the way. Outside too far for a ball. Good snare by McAnally. 2 balls and 1 strike. Mazzola's 0 for 2. Flew out to right to Bennett in the second. Popped out to the first baseman Myers. Last time of the third. Sends this one up and out of play. Left side, foul ball. And we're even 2-2. Sophie Mazzola, a sophomore from Eureka, Missouri. And the 2-2. Ball up and in. For ball 3, we're full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. There's Sophie Mazzola. And the 3-2. Lifted left side, up and out of play. Count remains 3 balls and 2 strikes. Sun staying out. Not a full sun, partly sunny to cloudy, we'll call it. Foul back in the netting by Mazzola. We stay full at 3-2. Check of Iowa baseball now, the Community Choice Credit Union scoreboard. Hawkeyes, we're down 4-1. Now it's 6-1. Top of the fourth. Bruins have plated a couple. This is another foul ball left side out of play. And the count remains at 3-2. Joe Husick is now on the mound for the Hawkeyes. Runners on second, third, 2 outs in that top of the fourth. 6-1, number 1 UCLA. There's ball 4. Zola, good bat there. Works a base on balls with 2 outs. Runners on first and second. At the bottom of the order now, Jade Bupke, the number 9 batter. 0 for 2, 2 flyouts to left in the second, to center in the fourth. Coach Alvara out there having a word with his battery. Catcher McNally and the pitcher Neese. Jackson Johnson talking on the left side. Behind the circle, Sipe and Myers. 2 outs. Here in this top of the 5th inning. Huskies have played a run and tied us up again at 5. Right-handed batter Bupke is in there. Sophomore from Montgomery, Texas. Went to Magnolia High School. Takes the ball outside there, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Runners on first and second. 2 away here in the top of the 5th. Slow moving game, an hour and 28 minutes. Here's a ball left side. Left fielder to her left is Lightgen. Puts it away. The up 7. For out number 3. 1 in for the Huskies. They tied up. We're not at 5. Bottom of the 5th we go. Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
Iowa, George Kittle here. I've teamed up with Your Life Iowa to encourage parents to talk to their kids about the dangers of opioids and drug use. Teens and young adults may experience peer pressure to use someone else's prescription medication, buy pills online, or even try illicit substances. These decisions put their lives at risk because the pills could be fake or even contain fentanyl, a potentially deadly drug. This is George Kittle reminding Iowans to talk to your kids about the risks of opioids and drug use.
Sounds of the 5th inning stretch here. Middle of this 5th inning from Pearl Field. Hawkeyes will have 3, 4, 5. Sipe, McAnally, and Marshall due up in this last of the 5th inning. Tied up at 5 after the latest tie caused by Washington. Doubles in a row after 2 outs in the top of that 5th inning. Carroll with the double. She was knocked in by Acevedo. Double. Now 5 runs, 10 hits for Washington. They have 3 errors as well. They've stranded 7 runners on base through 5. Hawkeyes through 4, 3 runners left on. 7 hits and 5 runs. This one smacked left side foul. Strike 1. Kiara Sipe standing in, leading things off. Sipe, McAnally, and Marshall 3, 4, 5. Sipe lined out to the shortstop in the 2nd. Infield hit in the 1st. Ball outside there. We're even 1-1. And the 1-1 on the way. Strike on the outside corner. Took a little off. It's below the belt for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 on the way. Swung on and miss. Changer there, and Sipe not able to get a piece of it. The swinging K for out number 1. Leah McAnally will stand in now.
Hawkeyes, number 25, Leah McAnally.
Ball outside for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Here to McAnally. And the 1-0 on the way. There's a strike in the inside corner. Anthony's strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here to McAnally. 1-1 on the way. Well outside. Ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. 1 away here in this last of the 5th. Tied up at 5, the 2-1. Hot shot left side in between the third baseman and shortstop into left field. The base hit by McAnally. So the 1-out single brings up Nyland Marshall. Sacrificed 1 out in the 1st, struck out swinging in the 3rd. We're going to have a pinch hitter. Or a pinch runner, I should say.
Number 16, Logan Curry.
It's Logan Curry, the 5'5 freshman from Cumming, Georgia. It's on to run at first.
Marshall.
This one is hammered into center, but a diving catch. What a play by Burdick, leading out for that one. Casey Burdick right in the middle of that Tiger Hawk logo. The L8 for out number 2. Brings up Brianna Johnson now. Struck out swinging her last time in the 3rd. Reached on a fielder's choice, stranded in the 1st. There's a strike in the outside corner at the belt for strike 1. 0-1 the count. Runner on first, 2 down. Last of the 5th inning, we're knotted up at 5. Ball inside in the dirt for ball 1. We're even, 1 ball and 1 strike. Here to Johnson. And the 1-1. Smacked right side past the diving, efforting second baseman Bumke. Be a base hit to the right for Johnson. The Hawkeyes have runners on first and second with 2 down. 9th hit of the afternoon for the Hawks offense. Brings up Mackenzie Lightgen now. Lightgen, the 5'10 freshman from Phoenix, Arizona. Makes a strike in the outside corner. It's 0-1. So first and second, 2 away. Bottom of the 5th, tied at 5. 5th batter of the order. Ball outside there for ball 1. 1-1 the count. Hawks on the road next weekend. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 8 o'clock out in Eugene, Oregon. 6 o'clock all Iowa times. 8 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 2 o'clock. Check on that Friday start time. There's a bouncer right back to the pitcher. Thompson up and over the 1-3 put out for out number 3. Go to the 6th, still tied at 5. Back after this, Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
Lacier Graphics and Signs provides big signs, bold graphics, and beautiful results for Hawkeye athletics around Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, and throughout campus. Lacier Graphics and Signs helps build your brand through custom graphics, signage, and video displays designed to specifically tell your story and grow your business in a big way. That's Lacier Graphics and Signs, a preferred graphic and signage provider of Iowa Hawkeye athletics. Visit them online at lacier.com to see how they can bring your big ideas to life.
Top of the 6th inning coming up. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on the bottom of the 5th. 5-5, we are tied up. Next weekend, 8 o'clock out in Eugene, Oregon. The Hawkeyes, 6 o'clock on Saturday night, 2 o'clock on Sunday afternoon. Then the Hawks are off until that Wednesday, April 8th. We'll have that one for you here from the Hawkeye Radio Network. On our Hawkeyes YouTube channel. 5 o'clock, welcome in the Cyclones of Iowa State. And then that Friday night at 5 o'clock, Georgia Tech. 5 o'clock Friday night, 1:30 on Saturday afternoon. 4 o'clock Saturday afternoon, they'll play South Dakota State and then wrap it up 12:30 on Sunday against South Dakota State, Sunday the 12th. In the Dr. Christine Grant Classic here at Pearl Field on that second weekend of April. Sean Bunt pulls back, takes the ball up and out. We're even 1-1 the count. The leadoff girl, Casey Burdick for Washington. She's 3 for 3. 2 hits to right field. She scored her first time up. An infield hit was stranded her last time in the fourth. The 1-1 on the way from Nice here. Sean Bunt again taken upstairs above helmet high. 4-2. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Hawkeyes won't return here for Big Ten play. The third weekend of April, 17th, 18th, and 19th, hosting Indiana. Low popper to the left of the bag. Diving effort by Johnson. She kind of held up as Sipe was running at her. And not able to get that ball, either one of them, just to the left of the second base bag.
Now batting number 16, Alexis DeBoer.
So Burdick will get another hit. There's a strike in the outside corner at the knees. 0-1 the count. Alexis DeBoer. Oh for 3. All missing there. We're even. 1-1. Runner on first. DeBoer ready. The 1-1. Takes that one to the turf. And gets by the catcher. McAnally, the wild pitch will advance. Burdick to second. So the wild pitch gives the Huskies a runner on second with nobody out. DeBoer back in and ready. 2-1 the count. 2-1. Fouled in the net right side, and we're even 2-2. Another foul ball. We stay at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on second. Nobody out here in the top of the 6th. DeBoer back in and ready. This one's skied left side out of play. Stay at 2-2. Kaylin DeBoer is here this weekend. Some buzz around the Coralville area last night. Folks saw him, the Alabama football coach, of course, the father of Alexis. Usually travels with the team when he's able to watch his sophomore daughter compete. Sophomore from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Bellevue High School, stayed there. As the ball is skied. Left side, out of play. We stay full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here to DeBoer. Right-handed batter. Fouls this one off the face mask. That's why you wear that. Right off her helmet, face mask. Coach Tar coming down. Making sure she's all right. That'll wake you up. Ring the bell a little bit. Hard cut right off the front of that face mask. She has a laugh and a smile with Coach Tar, and back in the batter's box and ready to go. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on second base. 3-2 on the way. This one is lifted deep to center field. Simon going back, still going back. On the warning check, she'll make the catch. The runner will tag. Burdick goes to third, easily standing up. Zabor gets the sacrifice, and the F8 for out number 1 here in this 6th inning. So the go-ahead run in scoring position for the Huskies, with Giselle Alvarez standing in. She's 1 for 3, a hit, and came in to score on the Glab homer in the 3rd. She popped out the 2nd both times in the 1st and 4th. 1 out, 1 on here in the top of the 6th. And a strike in the outside corner. Here's Alvarez. 0-1 the count. He's battling out there. Her 6th inning of work. The 0-1. Up and out for a ball. Or even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Long look at the wristband on that right arm. Her glove arm for Nice, and a ball low and out for ball 2. 2-1 on the Community Choice Credit Union scoreboard. Iowa baseball team losing 8-1 now, top of the 5th inning. At Duane Banks Field this afternoon, number 1 UCLA in town. This one's hit deep to right field. Going back is Bennett. Will haul to him, but the runner will score from 3rd easily. Standing up is Burdick. The F9's 6-5 now. Washington retakes the lead. F9 RBI sacrifice for out number 2. For Alvarez. All up and in. 1-0 the count here to Glab. Jaden Glab. 2 hits. RBI single to left in the 1st. 2-run homer to left in the 3rd. So 3 RBIs. 1 run scored. Popped out to 3rd to Jackson her last time to the 5th. Takes a strike there, we're even. 1 ball, 1 strike. An hour and 45 minutes this game is. Here from Pearl Field. Ball up and out of play right side. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Glab. It's top of the 6th inning. The 4th batter of the inning, Glab. Upstairs, above helmet high for ball 2. We're even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here to Jaden Glab. Off-speed pitch, drills it in the air. Popper on the infield. Sipe is there. She'll put it away. And the pop out to second baseman for out number 3. Bottom of the 6th. Here we come. Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
Brown Deer Golf Club offers a pure golf experience. Manicured bentgrass fairways with tees and greens carved into gracefully rolling landscape. Challenging yet extremely playable. Improve your game with PGA instruction and our full-service pro shop. Treat yourself to Divots Bar and Grill for lunch or dinner. And our scenic banquet room is perfect for weddings or any special event. Brown Deer Golf Club, a stunning country club setting at affordable public rates.
Back in, bottom of the sixth, Hawkeyes trailing 6-5 to the number 16 team in the country, Huskies of Washington. Ball downstairs, Mariah Myers after taking a strike. We're even. 1 ball, 1 strike to Myers, who's 2 for 2. And a base hit to center in her last 2 times up. In the second and the 4th inning, she scored in that 2-run second. The 1-1 here is down and bounces away from the catcher, Glab, for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Hawks have 5 runs, 9 hits. Huskies with 6 runs and 11 hits. Huskies have 3 errors. They have left 7 runners on base. The Hawks have stranded 5. There's a hot shot down the left field side. Bounds around in the corner. Left fielder gets to it, but not before a leadoff double by Mariah Myers. She continues her hot hitting ways. Her 3rd hit of the afternoon. Hawks have the tying run on second base here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Avery Jackson stands in. She had that 2-run shot back in the 2nd. Myers, time is called. We're going to see a new pitcher. Thompson is done for the Huskies. We'll see who they go with here. Mariah Myers. Twenty hits on the season now. It's her 3rd double. Avery Jackson. 2 RBI homer in the 2nd. Reached on the fielder's choice and scored in the 4th. Waiting to see who the new pitcher is going to be here. It's now is the new pitcher. It's Ryan Maddox, redshirt sophomore from Fresno, California. Maddox coming in. She did pitch. Two-thirds of an inning on Friday night came in. Close things out. Hawks did not see her yesterday.
For the Hawks, number 28, Avery Jackson.
Coming in the weekend, 6.63 ERA, 1-2 record. It's her 14th appearance. She does have 1 save. Showing bunt, pulling back, taking for a ball downstairs. 1-0 to Avery Jackson. Myers out at second. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Showing bunt, getting it down out in front of the plate. A low throw, but got the scoop, the second baseman. Nice play by Alvarez at third. A 5-4 on the sacrifice bunt out for out number 1. Myers at third. So 1 on, 1 out.
Number 20,
Devin Simon
for the Hawkeyes.
stands in. A tying run at a third in the form of Myers here in the last of the 6th. There's a ball missing outside. 1-0 the count. Here to Simon, third batter this last of the sixth inning. Simon has had 2 hits today. Getting back in the hitting ways. And what she was a couple weeks ago, batting .400 heading in that Minnesota series. Takes ball 2 there. 2-0 the count. Hard cut at that one, fouls it off the catcher's mitt, a foul ball for strike 1. 2-1 the count. Simon back in and ready. Runner on third. That's a tying run. Hawks trail 6-5, last of the sixth inning. Ball well outside there for ball 3. And Simon's way ahead now. 3 balls and 1 strike. Tori Bennett waiting in the on-deck circle. She has an infield hit so far in the ball game. Myers at third, waiting patiently. Simon ready, 3-1 for the lefty. It's a ground ball left side, coming right away home and getting in there safely. The Hawks have tied it up. Mariah Myers, it was tough play for Acevedo at short, deep in the hole. And the thing that made it was Myers, no hesitation. Crack of the bat, she was going. And the Hawks tie it up at 6.
Tori Bennett.
Simon reaches on the fielder's choice. RBI. Simon now diving into second, and the ball hit. Be a force out at second. The 6-4 put out for out number 2 on the ball hit by Tori Bennett. So she reaches on the fielder's choice. That brings up Kiara Sight now. Sipe will stand in, the 5th batter of the inning. 2 outs, smacks this one in center field, deep to center, but going back, making the catch on the run. The warning track reaching up. Burdick hauls it in, and the F8 ends it. We are tied heading into the 7th. 6-all. Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
Brown Deer Golf Club offers a pure golf experience. Manicured bentgrass fairways with tees and greens carved into gracefully rolling landscape. Challenging yet extremely playable. Improve your game with PGA instruction and our full-service pro shop. Treat yourself to Divots Bar and Grill for lunch or dinner. And our scenic banquet room is perfect for weddings or any special event. Brown Deer Golf Club, a stunning country club setting at affordable public rates.
Top of the 7th starts off with a pinch hitter for the Huskies. It's Riley Peshek, a junior infielder from Fox Island, Washington. One of the 8 Washington natives on the roster for Coach Heather Tarr and company. The ball now Another one missing outside. 2-0 the count here to Pesek, hitting in the 5th spot for Ali Hensel. Started the game, went 0 for 3. This one's a strike right down Broadway. Belled high for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Top of the 7th, knotted up at 6. Myers got on with that hit. Sacrificed by Johnson. Simon put the ball in play with the RBI fielder's choice. Hawks have 6 runs, 10 hits. No errors. Huskies 6 runs, 11 hits, 3 errors. Ball outside there for ball 2. Hawkeye faithful wanted it, but it was on the line on the left-handed batter's box. Well outside. From our angle here, there's a swing and a miss. Chase this one. Pesek helped her out that time. Swinging K for out number 1. Ava Carroll. Stand in. Carroll got a hit to right in the 2nd. Grounded out in the 3rd. A double to right her last time in the 5th. Left-handed batter is Carroll, and she smacks this one hard liner, but right to Sipe. Now the L4 for out number 2. Play 2 up and 2 away. Aldi Acevedo will stand in now with 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the 7th inning. Acevedo, a freshman from Riverside, California. A ball there missing the zone. 1-0 the count. Good solid effort here this afternoon by Soraya Nice, 5'9" senior from Oregon. Only player on the Hawks roster close to the state of Washington. Strike 1 there, 2-1 the count here to Acevedo. RBI hit to left her last time of the 5th. Single to center in the 3rd. Walked in, was stranded in the 2nd. This ball is skied in the infield right side. Myers is there, and she'll make the catch, the pop out for out number 3. Takes us to the bottom of the 7th. Hawks can win it. Walk-off fashion. They are tied up at 6. Back after this, Hawkeyes softball from Learfield.
Here in Iowa, we know the value of hard work, and so does Summit Agricultural Group. We're committed to our state, adding value to what makes Iowa great. Our corn, our beef, our hogs, and our ethanol. It's more than farming. It's building a better future for Iowa families. So whether you're cheering on the Hawks or working in the fields, know that Summit Agricultural Group is here, growing Iowa together. Summit Agricultural Group, rooted in Iowa, growing value.
Hawks need a run in this game in regulation here at the bottom of the 7th, tied up at 6. A game that's 2 hours and 2 minutes old here this afternoon from Bob Pearl Field. This partly sunny, windy, cool Sunday afternoon. The right-handed batter, Liam McAnally, leads things off. Takes a ball outside and low from the pitcher, Maddox. Came in that 6th inning, did Maddox. There's a strike taken. We're even 1-1. Ryan Maddox, the redshirt sophomore from Fresno, California. Pitch on that outside corner for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to McAnally. Leah reached on an error in the first, flew out to left in the third, hit to left in the fifth. A 1-2, swing and a miss. Chased that one. It was outside low and helped out Maddox there. The swinging K. Round number 1. Nyland Marshall will not hit here. So we'll have a pinch hitter. It's number. There's going to be the DP Marshall. She had to re-enter because Marshall pinch ran last time. That was the deal. Oh, couldn't have been that. Should have been. Geez, I'm not sure what the.
Now hitting for the Hawkeyes, number 29, Nyland Marshall.
So Marshall's in and takes a ball out of the zone. 1-0. The count. One out here in the bottom of the 7th. We're tied up at 6. The 1-0 the way from Maddox, outside too far for a ball. 2-0 the count to Marshall. Brianna Johnson waiting in the on-deck circle. Ball misses down for ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes. Here to Marshall. Hawks just need a base runner. Put the ball in play, put some pressure on the Huskies with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. There's a strike. An outside corner above the knees for strike 1. 3-1 the count. Here to Marshall. And the 3-1 on the way. Outside too far, ball 4, and Marshall flung her bat and got a piece of Brianna Johnson, the on-deck circle. She didn't think Johnson was that close, and fortunately she's okay. A little shaken up, but now appears to be okay.
Number 22,
Marshall is
Johnson.
at first after the 1 out base on balls. Johnson had a hit to right. Her last time in the 5th. Struck out swinging in the 3rd, reached in a fielder's choice strand in the 1st. Now time is called as Coach Stacey May Johnson having a word with Brianna Johnson, no relation. Bree Johnson, the 5'8" sophomore. Sacramento. Showing bunt, gets it out in front of the plate. The pitcher twirls, and Maddox has the out at first. Now the 1-4 sacrifice put out for out number 2 off the bat of Johnson. So Marshall at second. McKenzie.
Now batting for the Hawkeyes, number 18,
Lightgen.
Lightgen
hitting in the 7th spot, is grounded out twice, lined out once. Oh, for a gapper here to end this thing in 7. Ball outside for a ball, 1-0. Runner on second. Winning run, Nyland Marshall. Swing and a miss. Strike 1, we're even. 1 ball, 1 strike. So again, 4th hitter this inning, 7th in the order for the Hawks here in the last of the 7th. 2 outs, runner on second. Bottom of the 7th, we're tied up at 6. The 1-1 outside, too much for ball 2. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Here to Lightkin. 2-1 on the way. Outside, too far, ball 3. Orion Myers, who has the hot bat. 3 hits on the afternoon. Hit to center, and a hit to left is up if Lightkin can keep it going here. Maddox the look in, the left-handed pitcher. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 away. Runner on second. Lightkin back in and ready. The freshman from Phoenix, Arizona, swing and a miss, and the pitch tailed away. It was outside and low. It appeared for my angle anyway, and Coach Stacy May Johnson wants time. Nope. Just coming in to cheer on her batter. So we're full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2 on the way. Swung on a miss. Got the fastball on the outside corner. Came up empty, did Lightkin for out number 3. To the 8th inning we go. We're tied at 6. Okay, softball from Learfield.
Brown Deer Golf Club offers a pure golf experience. Manicured bentgrass fairways with tees and greens carved into gracefully rolling landscape. Challenging. Brown Deer Golf Club offers a pure golf experience. Manicured bentgrass fairways with tees and greens carved into gracefully rolling landscape. Challenging yet extremely playable. Improve your game with PGA instruction and our full-service pro shop. Treat yourself to Divots Bar and Grill for lunch or dinner. And our scenic banquet room is perfect for weddings or any special event. Brown Deer Golf Club, a stunning country club setting at affordable public rates.
I thought you meant you played one in the first game. First, second. We're back in, top of the 8th inning. Left-handed batter, Sophie Mazzola lead things off against Soraya Nice. 6-6, we're knotted up. Mazzola walked her last time in the 5th. It's the 4th extra inning game for the Hawkeyes. They're 2-1 in those games, the first on the season for Washington. There is a strike at the outside corner at the knees. And we're even, 1 ball and 1 strike. Ball fouled back in the netting behind home plate for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here to Mazzola, 8-9-1. Mazzola, Bupke, and the top of the order in Burdick. There's a ball outside, too far. We're even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Zola back in and ready. Sophomore from Missouri. Slaps this one into center field, coming in, now going back, making the catch is Simon. And they'll fly out to center for out number 1.
Number 24, Jade Bumpke.
Jade Bumpke now, the number 9 batter, 0 for 3. It's flown out to left twice and center once in her plate appearances in the 2nd, 4th, and 5th innings. Strike there, 0-1. Ball fouled up and out of play behind us here in the press box. Strike 2. The ball's 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. Top of the 8th inning, 6-6, we're knotted up. Hawkeyes will have 8-9-1. Myers, Jackson, and Simon. Between those three in the order today, they've scored 5 of the 6 runs. So promising. Hopefully they can keep that theme going. Ball outside. Hopefully we get there without anything put on the board by Hawkeyes here in this top of the 8th inning. The 1-2 from Neese on the way is smacked into left center field. That ball's going to get down. It'll kiss the bottom of the wall, land on the warning track where Lightkin gets to it and gets it in, but not before a one-out stand-up double off the bat of Jade Bupke. Another extra base hit for the Huskies.
Number 7.
The go-ahead run out at second base with the top of the order standing in there, and Casey Burdick. Third batter of this 8th inning is Burdick. Left-handed batter will stand in. Got a hit every time up, 4 for 4. She scored 2 runs. 2 infield hits her last 2 times up. A hit to right in the first and second innings. Strike 1 there. 0-1 the count. Here to Burdick. Swing and a miss. Running look at that one. Come up empty did Burdick for strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. Here to Casey Burdick. Freshman from Pleasanton, California. This one smacked in the air. Popper, right side of the second base bag. Sipe is there. The pop out for out number 2. Alexis DeBoer will stand in now. Fourth batter. Coach Tarr coming down to have a word with the plate umpire.
Number 16, Alexis DeBoer.
Now we're ready to go. Fourth batter, the top of the 8th. DeBoer has had 2 sacrifice flyouts to center. She also has flown out to right and grounded out so far in the ball game. Her 5th trip to the dish. Takes the ball there. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 is a strike at the belt on the outer half. We're even. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bupke, the runner out at second. The 1-1 delivery. Right down central. Just above the knees for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here the top of the 8th inning. Tied up at 6. The 1-2 on the way, and it's a hot shot left side. 1 bouncer. Johnson has it up and over. Got her girl. The 6-3 ground out for out number 3. So 1 hit, 1 left on for the Huskies. No errors and no runs. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Hawks trying to get a little magic going for a walk-off extra inning win here this afternoon against number 16, Washington. Taking time out. Back after this. Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
We love it when the Hawkeyes do their thing, because if there's anyone who can appreciate building a legacy, it's John Deere. We've been growing our team since 1837, recruiting the best thinkers, doers, and makers to craft innovations that outpace the competition. Because whether it's cultivating the earth with a tractor or reshaping it with a 40-ton excavator, the machines we build are building America. Nothing runs like a Deere.
Myers.
Back in, bottom of the 8th inning. John Swisher with you on the Hawkeye Radio Network in this Sunday afternoon. Hawks trying to pull off the extra inning upset here. 6-6 we're tied. Myers, Jackson, top of the order, and Simon. Due up for the Hawks. Ryan Myers stands in, takes the ball. Now a strike. We're even at 1-1. This one is skied right side, up and out of play. Myers has had 2 hits to center and a hit to left. Double left, her last time up in the 6th. She scored 2 runs so far in the ball game. Takes the ball there out of the zone. We're even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Jackson on the on-deck circle. She scored 2 runs, and Simon has scored 1. She liked this part of the order today. 5 of the 6 runs Hawks have scored coming from it. Bennett's the other one. She's right behind Simon, the 2 spot. There's a swing and a miss strikeout. Or a called looking, I should say. Backwards K for out number 1. So Jackson will stand in now. Nobody on here. The bottom of the 8th. This game 2 hours and 20 minutes old. Jackson takes a strike, 0-1. Simon waiting in the on-deck circle. Avery had that 2-run homer in the 2nd, put the Hawks back up 4-2, and until Washington tied it in the 3rd. All 1 there. We're even 1-1. Avery reached on a fielder's choice, scored in the 4th. Sacrifice bunt out her last time in the 6th. The 1-1 here is scalded left side in front of the 3rd base dugout. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here to Avery Jackson. Ryan Maddox. 3rd inning of work. Came in the 6th, swing and a miss, and a pitch off the plate outside. Chased the fastball and came up empty to Jackson for out number 2. 3rd swinging, check that. 5th swinging strikeout, 6 total. Top of the order, Devin Simon will stand in. Hit the center and scored in the 1st. Hit to right, stranded in the 4th. She reached on an error back in the 2nd. An RBI, fielder's choice in the 6th. Stands in with 2 outs and nobody on here in this last of the 8th. 1-0 count to Simon. Devin back in and ready and takes a ball outside for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0. Outside, too far for ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. So Devin Simon, the junior from Cascade. Trying to get on, see what can happen here. There's ball 4. Outside again. Base on balls for Simon. Brings up Tori Bennett.
Next up for the Hawkeyes, number 1, Tori Bennett.
Runner on first, 2 away. And this last of the 8th. Bennett, infield hit, scored in the 1st, grounded out to 3rd in the 2nd, flew out to left in the 4th, and reached on a fielder's choice, stranded in the 6th. And a pitch that missed there inside off the plate for ball 1. 1-0. The count to Tori Bennett. Now time is called. And assistant coach Brad Kilpatrick, pitching coach, is out to have a quick word with Maddox and the Huskies. Runner on first and 1-0 count. Bennett, the fourth batter at the bottom of the eighth. We've seen a strikeout looking, a strikeout swinging, a walk. Now Bennett standing in with a 1-0 count. The 1-0 on the way. That's a pitch outside for ball two. 2-0 the count. Here to Bennett. That one outside on that line as well. Maddox frustrated there. Third baseman Alvarez comes over and has words of encouragement. Now we're ready to go. Runner on first, 3-0. Outside too far. And Maddox has walked two in a row. Two away and two on. Hawks can take advantage here as Kiara Sipe stands in. She's got an infield hit. She lined out, struck out swinging, and flew out to center. Now one of the assistant coaches is yelling at the home plate umpire. The base umpires come running, and she's been ejected from the game. The assistant coach, one of the assistant coaches, has been ejected from this game. As the head coach, Tar, is out having a word with plate umpire Chelsea Clark now and going over the lineup change. So a little activity here in the bottom of the eighth with two runners on. Well, you have angles different. Different angles, but most of those pitches looked outside from our angle up top here. It's a different angle from the dugout. Nothing from up here that looked clear, like the umpire was really tightening up the zone there. There's a new pitcher on. It's Reimer coming back in. Started this game. Reimer was taken out in the second inning for Thompson. Maddox came in the sixth. So runners on, first and second. Two away. The bottom of the eighth. Sipe could be the hero here. Hawks going for their third extra inning win. They're 2-1. So far, an extra inning contest on the season. Sipe ready. First pitch from Reimer. Strike in there. Outer half. Waist high. Looked like it was right there, but now the Hawkeye faithful not happy. Just could never please everybody, can you, as an umpire? Strike one. 0-1 the count. Off-speed pitch and fouled at left side did Sipe. For strike two. No balls, two strikes. Fifth batter of the bottom of the eighth inning. Sipe. An infield hit in the first off of Reimer. Foul ball off the back foot of Sipe. And the count stays 0-2. Second time up, she faced Thompson and lined out, struck out against Thompson in the fifth, and flew out against Maddox in the sixth. The 0-2 here. On the way. Off speed, got a piece of it and fouled it back hanging around is Kiara Sipe. Runners on, first and second, 2 away. Bottom of the 8th inning. Game just shy of 2 hours and 30 minutes old. There's a bouncing ball right side. Gobbled up by the second baseman, up and over. And we'll go to the 9th inning. 4-3 ground out for out number 3. Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
The silly moments, the proud moments, even the hard moments. They're what make life remarkable. And they're why Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield is here for every moment. Committed to making healthcare better, more affordable, with more choices for care. And service and coverage that give you peace of mind no matter what comes your way. So you can show up for every tender moment, every brave moment, and every wouldn't miss it for the world moment, knowing that Blue is here for you. Go to Wellmark.com/every moment to find a plan right for you.
In the 9th inning, longest extra inning game for the Hawkeyes this year is their only previous one. They have a 1-0 record after checking the results page. It's that 3-2 win in 8 innings last Saturday over Minnesota here. 8 innings, so this is the second one for them. Longest one here in the 9th inning is Washington's first extra inning affair on the season. This one's skied right side off the bat of Giselle Alvarez, out of play. Foul ball, strike one, we're even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here in this 9th inning. Top of the 9th, the 1-1 on the way. Bouncing ball right side, kick saved by the first baseman, first base coach. This one skied down the right field side. Bennett comes on and makes the catch.
Number 4, J.D. Glab.
Up top for a ball. Coach Tarr has been limited to the dugout with the assistant coach being ejected from this game at the bottom of the 8th. Normal first base coach coaching third. And a assistant coach out of the dugout coaching first. There's a little liner. And 2 away. So line out for out number 2. In this top of the 9th inning.
Re-entering for the Huskies and now hitting number 23.
The F9 and the L4 so far in the top of the 9th. In the 5th spot, standing in. Allie Hetzel back in, hitting for herself in the 5th spot after being pinch hit for by Pesek in the 7th Nobody on, 2 away here in the top of the ninth. Hawks trying to get the first win of the series. There's a ball up and out. We're even 1-1. They get their first win since last Tuesday when they beat St. Thomas. This one's skied deep to center, but Simon has a beat on it. Shy of the warning track, calls it in. The F8 for out number 3. Takes us to the bottom of the ninth. The Hawks will have 4, 5, 6. McAnally, Marshall, and Johnson coming up. Hawkeyes softball from Learfield.
Want all the benefits of a new Honda for a fraction of the price? It's not a dream, it's a dream deal. Get 0.99% APR financing on certified pre-owned Honda Civics, HRVs, CRVs, and Passports. Backed by Honda's 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Every certified pre-owned Honda goes through a 182-point inspection and is reconditioned like new. To get 0.99% financing on certified pre-owned Hondas, search your local Honda dealer today. See dealer for financing details. For well-qualified buyers. Offer ends 4/30/26.
On the Community Choice Credit Choice Credit Union scoreboard, UCLA number 1 beating Iowa baseball at Batesfield 12-1 at the top of the 7th. Guys on the verge of getting swept this weekend by a very tough Bruins squad, number 1 in the land, losing 5-2 on Friday, 19-0 in 7 innings yesterday, and down 12-1 at the top of the 7th. Again on the Community Choice Credit Union scoreboard. Great perks plus Iowa exclusives like a Hawkeye-powered Visa debit card. Learn more at HawkeyeAccount.com. We're tied at 6 here as we are into the bottom of the ninth. Ball and a strike now here to McAnally. McAnally, Marshall, Johnson here. 4, 5, 6 for the Hawks in the last of the ninth inning. And the 1-1. Strike in the inside corner above the knees. 1 ball, 2 strikes. McAnally reached on an error. In the first, flew out to left in the third, hit to left in the 5th, and struck out swinging in the 7th. This one skied into left, but coming on as Carroll should put it away. The F7 for out number 1.
Next into the batter's box for the Hawkeyes.
So 1 out, nobody on.
Nyland Marshall.
Nyland Marshall will stand in. Sacrifice, strikeout, lined out, and has walked as Marshall. Foul ball left side. 0-1 the count. 1 away, nobody on. Last of the ninth inning. Hawks scored 2 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the fourth, and 1 in the sixth. Washington has scored 1 in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the third, 1 in the fifth, 1 in the sixth. 6-6, we're tied up. 6 runs, 12 hits, 3 errors for the Huskies. They've stranded 8 through 9 innings. There's a strike in the outside corner to Marshall. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hawks have stranded 9 heading into this inning. Have 6 runs and 10 hits, no errors. Hot shot left side from the Hawkeye dugout. Foul ball. And it's 1-2. Ball, 2 strikes. Last of the ninth inning. Haven't had a run scored since both teams scored a run in the 6th. Here's a foul ball. Hit the arm of Marshall after hitting the bat. She was still in the batter's box. The pitcher played it. But the foul ball call. There's a hot shot. Grounder left side. Acevedo gobbles it up, sends it over for the put out. 6-3 ground out for out number 2. Brianna Johnson will stand in.
Next up for the Hawkeyes, number 22.
Reached on a fielder's choice, struck out, got to hit the right, and has sacrificed bunted out so far. Ball laced right side. Strike one, 0-1 the count. The 1-0. Ball inside off the plate. 4-1. We're even. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Brianna Johnson. Right-handed batter Johnson back in and ready. And the 1-1. Hits her in the leg. That left side, Coach Tar out of the dugout asking the home plate umpire, will you check on that? And Miss Clark is going to check with her 2 base umpires to see if Johnson perhaps leaned into it there and drew that hit by pitch on purpose. So the officials decide here. If it stands, we'll have a runner on first for 2 away. Now they're bringing her back. And now Coach Stacy May Johnson wants an explanation. Wasn't in the strike zone, so it should go as a hitter in the batter's box on that left leg, so should go as a ball. Should be perhaps 2-1 here. Johnson stating her case to the home plate umpire. 2 outs. Johnson back in. Maybe it would be a 2-1 count. Counts 2-1 here to Johnson. In this last of the 9th inning. Hot shot, so why not? Don't want to walk anyway. Base hit into right field by Brianna Johnson with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th.
Next up for the Hawkeyes, number 18, Mackenzie Lightkin.
Mackenzie Lightkin now stands in. 2 outs and 1 on. She's 0 for 4. Ground out, line out, ground out, and a strikeout. Ball slammed back behind home plate for strike 1. 0-1 the count. Oh, and 1 the count. Here to Lightkin. Popped up right side, out of play. 0-2. 4th hitter this inning, bottom of the 9th. Longest extra inning game, only the 2nd one of the season for the Hawks. Washington's first extra inning affair so far this season. The 0-2 swung on and missed. Reimer gets out of it. The swinging K for out number 3. To the 10th we go. 1 hit, 1 left on for the Hawks. in this bottom of the ninth. It's Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
Our mission at Oak Knoll is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through life care. I'm Steve Rowe, CEO. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served the Iowa City area for 58 years. Oak Knoll is located near the University of Iowa hospitals and clinics, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, Hancher Auditorium, and downtown Iowa City. Visit our website at oakknoll.com to learn more. We are a proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Go Hawks!
Top of the 10th. Getting started with Ava Carroll, Acevedo, and Zola. 6, 7, 8 for the Huskies. We're tied up at 6. Rhea Ace still out there for the Hawks. Great job of battling. 3 pitchers we've seen from Washington today. This one's hit into left field and gone. A home run. Solo shot left center field. Simon and Lightgen turn and look, but no chance at it. It's a left-handed hitter, the opposite field home run. And the Huskies have the 7-6 advantage. So Carroll puts her team up, her 3rd hit of the afternoon. First RBI, 2nd extra base hit. Give her 28th run batted in, her 5th long ball of the season. Starting off the top of the 10th inning. Ellie Acevedo now will stand in. She sends this one. Will pop her behind second base, just in the outfield grass. Going back as Sipe should put it away. A pop out. To the second baseman for out number 1.
Number 25.
Sophie Mazzola will stand in now. Mazzola has flown out, popped out, walked and flown out in the ball game. Slap swing off the bat to the backstop for strike 1. 0-1 the count. Here with 1 away. The 0-1 up and in and hit her. Let's make her way down to first. Hit by pitch of Mazzola.
Number 24, Jade Bupke.
Right-handed batter Jade Bupke now will stand in. One out, 1 on and 1 in here in the top 10th. This one smacked into left field. One bouncer in front of the Hawkeye left fielder. So they hit to left. Zola to second, Bupke to first. Oh, the base hit.
7, Casey Burdick.
And now we're going to have the pitching changes. Great effort by Soraya Nice. Her day will be done as the Hawkeye new pitcher will be Carly Brewer, 5'7" freshman from Norwalk. Brewer did not see action on Friday. Did start yesterday through 5 innings, give up 9 hits, 7 runs, 4 earned runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, facing 28 batters. So Brewer's on. Coming into the series, currently Brewer 4-2 record, 4.44 ERA. 4 games started, 1 complete game. Had given up 51 hits, 41 innings, 32 runs, walked 12, struck out 20. Batting average of 307 against her.
3, Carly Brewer. Hawk fans, give it up for number 42, Soraya Neese.
So Neese, heck of an effort all the way into the 10th. One solo pitcher on this Sunday afternoon. Hawks right in, battling with the number 16 team in the land. Down by 1, 7-6 here in the top of inning number 10. Runners on first and second. Ball upstairs. Got a piece of the umpire. As the other 2 umpires coming in, they got her right in the mask as they're out to check on her. Head coach Tar will come out having a word. Athletic trainer from Iowa coming over to make sure she's okay. Chelsea Clark, the home plate umpire. Not sure if that even got a piece of the glove or not. Crossed up a little bit was McAnally on the first pitch from Brewer. A ball, 1-0. Fifth batter, Casey Burdick, here for Washington. Back in and ready. Runners on second and third now as they moved up. After the wild pitch, this one hit down the line, foul ball in the corner. Burdick will be back in with a 1-1 count. Runners on second and third. Tremendous effort by Neese. Longest outing, those into the 10th inning. Previous long was 8 innings for the senior. There's a ball hit off the left leg of Burdick for a foul ball. 1-2 the count. Here to Casey Burdick. 5th batter in this top of the 10th. Started off with a solo homer to left field by Ava Carroll. The reason the Huskies lead the ball game now, 7-6. But they're still threatening for more insurance runs. Second and third with 1 away. The 1-2 on the way. It's inside off the plate. Ball 2. Just missed. We're even 2-2. Burdick back in and ready. 4 hits on the afternoon. She popped out to second her last time in the 8th. Shows bunt, pulls back, slaps it left side. Foul ball. Jackson able to grab it in foul ground, avoiding that runner going back into third. Counts even at 2-2. Shown bunt, pulled back. 2-2 on the way. Down the first base side, foul ground picked up by Myers. And the count's 2-2. Runners retreating back to second and third. 1 out. Top of the 10th. 7 runs, 14 hits, 3 errors for the Huskies. Hawks have 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. 2-2 on the way. It's swung at and missed. Pitch down and in. Over top of it, coming up empty was Burdick.
Number 16, Alexis DeVore.
Second strikeout of the afternoon. Both of the swinging varieties. Goes for out number 2. Alexis DeVore will stand in, the right-handed batter. The sophomore from South Dakota. Time call, now back in and ready. This one's upstairs, neck high for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Now time is called. The count. All upstairs. 2-0. Side for a ball. 3-0. Here to Bohr. Runners on second and third, 2 away. Top of the 10th, outside again. DeBoer. Unintentional, intentional walk. Giselle Alvarez stands in now. Alvarez with a hit to right. She's popped out twice and flown out twice in the ball game. Her 6th plate appearance. Here with 2 outs and bases loaded in the top of the 10th. Leans back out of the way. That one takes it down and in. For ball 1, 1-0 the count. Your left-handed batter, Giselle Alvarez. She has had 1 grand slam this year, has Alvarez, the left-handed batter. She stands in here. Takes that outside for a ball. Ball 2. So Alvarez. 12 home runs, tied with DeBoer for the most on the season. This one swatted out of play left side for strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike. Just shy of the 3 o'clock hour. This one nearing 3 hours old. Hour, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Started at 12:02. This one up and in. Got a piece of the arm. And Alvarez will jog down to first. Hit by pitch brings in a run. Mazzola scores. Everybody moves up the base. Jaden Glab will stand in. It's 8-6 now with 2 runs in here in the top of the 10th. Inside off the plate for a ball. 1-0. On the Community Choice Credit Union scoreboard, Michigan is hammering Tennessee in the NCAA tournament 69-40 halfway through the second half. There's ball 2. UConn and Duke later on this afternoon at 4:05. Now time is called. Coach Elvera is out. Have a word with Brewer and company. 2-0 the count. Aces still loaded. Eighth batter of the inning is Glab. We've had a homer to left, a pop out, hit by pitch, a hit to left, a strikeout, a walk, and a hit by pitch. Brewer came in. Taking over for Nice. After that hit by pitch, there's ball 3. 3-1 the count now. Here to Jaden Glab, who's had a hit to left, 3 runs batted in, a homer to left. They had 2 of them. She scored a run as well. The 3-1. Little flare up the middle. It'll get by the diving second baseman. 1 run is in. Second run will come in. And Washington has put up 4. Glab, the hit in the center, 2 RBI shot. How about that? 5 runs batted in for Glab. 5 of the 10 runs now. Number 9 batter will come in. It's the new runner in there.
Number 33, James Gardner, pinch running first.
It's 33. James Gardner, the runner at first. For Glab, 9th batter, Allie Hetzel. This is a little popper down the first base line. Myers has it, the pump out for out number 3. Hawks got some work to do if they want to keep it going. To the bottom of the 10th we go. 10-6 now, Washington. Back after this, Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
Brown Deer Golf Club offers a pure golf experience. Manicured bentgrass fairways with tees and greens carved into gracefully rolling landscape. Challenging yet extremely playable. Improve your game with PGA instruction and our full-service pro shop. Treat yourself to Divots Bar and Grill for lunch or dinner. And our scenic banquet room is perfect for weddings or any special event. Brown Deer Golf Club, a stunning country club setting at affordable public rates.
Ryan Myers will stand in. 8-9-1 for the Hawks. Bottom of the 10th, down by 4 now. 10-6 at 4 spot for Washington. Top half of this inning, hard bouncing ball right side. Bupke has it up and over, and the Huskies are down to 2 outs to get. So 1-1. And it brings up Avery Jackson.
Pinch hitting for the Hawkeyes, number 7, Phoenix Silva.
So Phoenix Silva, the 5'8 freshman from Uxbridge, Massachusetts, will get the pinch hit opportunity here. In this 9 spot for Jackson takes a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the 10th. 10 runs, 15 hits, 3 errors for the Huskies. 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors for the Hawkeyes. Swinging a soft speed pitch there from Reimer, who started this game. Bringing her back in to get the W. Coach Starr and company trying to improve the record to 30-6 and 12-0 in the Big Ten. This one's hit into center field, but to her left, Burdick hauls it in. Line drive there. The L8 line out to the center fielder for out number 2. And the Hawks are down their final out in the form of Devin Simon. Simon has a couple hits, reached on an error, fielder's choice, an RBI, and has walked in this game. Been on base every time. That's what you want from your leadoff girl. Hopefully this is the spark for Simon to get things going again. It's a tough stretch the last week and a half or so. Started last weekend against Minnesota. Here's a 1 bouncer, and that's going to do it. The flip from Reimer and the 1-3 put out for out number 3. That's a ball game. Washington wins this one by the final score of 10-6. I'll come back, have the totals in a moment on our post game. This is Hawkeye softball from Learfield.
Brown Deer Golf Club offers a pure golf experience. Manicured bentgrass fairways with tees and greens carved into gracefully rolling landscape. Challenging yet extremely playable. Improve your game with PGA instruction and our full-service pro shop. Treat yourself to Divots Bar and Grill for lunch or dinner. And our scenic banquet room is perfect for weddings or any special event. Brown Deer Golf Club, a stunning country club setting at affordable public rates.
Hawkeye Nation, here's something big. U.S. Cellular is now part of T-Mobile. That means Iowa fans are now on America's largest 5G network, bringing even more strength and coverage to every game day and every day. As the official wireless partner of the Iowa Hawkeyes, we're proud to power every call, every post, every celebration. U.S. Cellular and T-Mobile, better together.
The silly moments, the proud moments, even the hard moments. They're what make life remarkable. And they're why Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield is here for every moment. Committed to making healthcare better, more affordable, with more choices for care. And service and coverage that give you peace of mind no matter what comes your way. So you can show up for every tender moment, every brave moment, and every wouldn't miss it for the world moment, knowing that Blue is here for you. Go to Wellmark.com/every moment to find a plan right for you.
We love it when the Hawkeyes do their thing, because if there's anyone who can appreciate building a legacy, it's John Deere. We've been growing our team since 1837, recruiting the best thinkers, doers, and makers to craft innovations that outpace the competition. Because whether it's cultivating the earth with a tractor or reshaping it with a 40-ton excavator, the machines we build are building America. Nothing runs like a Deere.
Hello, Iowa. Here's a promise. Wherever you are in this great state, University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you, even if you never walk through our doors. Educating, caring, leading research, sharing our expertise with all. Because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
Back in, starting to put the final touches on this one. John Swisher back with you from Pearl Field here at Iowa City. Hawkeyes fall this afternoon. Valiant effort, but go down to the Huskies by the final score of 10-6. The Hawks fall to 21-13 on the season, 5-7 in Big Ten play, as Washington improves to 30-6. That's now 12-0 on top of the Big Ten Conference. Final totals in this one. in front of a crowd of 1,034 this afternoon. Game time temperature ends at 57 degrees after we started at 62 earlier at 12:02. And the 3 hours and 5-minute game time here this afternoon from Pearl Field. For the Hawkeyes, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors, 10 runners left on, 8 strikeouts, 7 swinging, 1 looking, 2 walk batters, nobody hit by a pitch. Huskies had 10 runs, 15 hits, 3 errors, 10 left on, 2 swinging Ks, 4 free passes, 2 walks, and 2 hit batters. Hawkeyes dropped to 21-13, 5-7 in Big Ten play. As I mentioned earlier, they'll be off now until next Friday night, 8 o'clock Iowa time start. Out in Eugene, Oregon, taking on the Ducks. Friday night at 8, Saturday night at 6 o'clock, and Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock. Next time a home game here at Pearl Field will be Wednesday, April 8th. 5 o'clock start, late afternoon start with the Cyclones and the Cyhawks series. Then that weekend, it'll be 4 games through 3 days. 5 o'clock on Friday, 1:30 and 4 o'clock doubleheader on Saturday, and then a 12:30 game on Sunday, on Easter Sunday, or on that Sunday. Easter Sunday's this coming weekend, I should say, when they're at Oregon. So doubleheader on Saturday and single games on Friday and Saturday. Next time Big Ten opponents here at Pearl Field will be Indiana on the 3rd weekend, 17th, 18th, and 19th. So we will talk to you coming up on April 8th when the Cyclones are in town, take on the Hawkeyes. Final check of the Community Choice Credit Union scoreboard. Bottom of the 8th inning at Banks Field. Hawkeye baseball trailing number 1 UCLA 12-4 in that one. Once again, the final here in 10 innings. Second to extra inning game of the season for the Hawks. They have a 1-1 record in that category now on the season. They fall 10-6 to number 16 team Huskies of Washington. Have yourselves a good and safe rest of your Sunday. So long, everybody, from Bob Pearl Field in Iowa City.
Iowa Hawkeye Softball has been brought to you by Bud Light, proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Iowa Corn. You might think Iowa just grows corn, but the truth is corn grows Iowa. Brought to you by Iowa's corn farmers of the Iowa Corn Growers Association and the Iowa Corn Promotion Board. Also brought to you by Oak Knoll Retirement Community and by University of Iowa Healthcare. Changing medicine, changing lives. The preceding has been a Learfield presentation on the Hawkeye Sports Network.